friends, welcome to another Happy Mail Monday. Yeah, I always say that and then I'm like, wait, what do I say next? Goodness. We are now officially halfway through the month, or nearly officially halfway through the month of International Zine Month. It depends on when you're watching this, of course, time zones and whatnot, but I hope you've been having a lovely International Zine Month. Whether or not you've been actually participating in the zine events and whatnot. I have quite a bit of lovely mail, so I might get right into it so this doesn't turn into a huge video. So yes, let us get started with a something from Adrian Kresnak. Ooh, little snowflake on the back. I do not know if that's coincidence or if that's a kind of acknowledgement of, hey, it's winter in Australia. Though you wouldn't know it today. I mean, I guess you would if you went outside. But it's a lovely sunny day. Whoops. Lovely sunny day. So yes. Ooh, looks like we've got a little pin in here. If I can just pull this out. Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh, that's not a pin. Okay. Oh, hello from Lansing, which I think is Michigan. Let's see. Oh, okay. You'll have to forgive me. This is from Gecko. And this is not a pin, as I first assumed. Anna has had a new idea for a new zine format and wanted to send me the first one. I feel very honored. I love the experience and everything. And it's not a pin, it is a locket. Now I'm not sure if the I can't quite, really would love to get a new nice setup for things, but no, I don't think it's going to. Oh, there we go, just barely peek through. Okay, so yeah, it's actually is a locket. Whoops. Oh, see, yeah, a new setup would be lovely, but afraid that'll come when I win the lottery. Oh gosh. Okay, oh wow, that's really cool. So usually I don't show the insides, but I don't know how to quite. So you have your locket here, and then it opens up and you've got a zine inside. Now the zine is actually like in there. I don't want to mess with it too much because I don't know how secure it is, but yeah, it is a locket zine. And then you could have a zine with you no matter where you go. That's a really cool idea, Anna. I'm really honored that you'd send me the first one. That's lovely, especially all the way to Australia from Michigan. Oh gosh, that is just, I think it was just last week I was going on about how I like how people interpret zines and do different kinds of formats and ways of putting things together and pushing the definition of what a zine is and things like that. And that is really cool and lovely. I will probably put it in my on my shelves in my background stuff, but I want to take a closer look at it first. So thank you, Anna. That's lovely. I think I've said that a few times already, but I mean, that's really cool. Just have a lovely zine with you at all times. And that could be like, if you know somebody's like struggling or something like that, you could make them a locket zine of lovely things you think are lovely about them, and they could have that with them. And if they're feeling low, they can open it up and everything, and they always have some positive thoughts with them. But anyway, I'm getting carried away. I'm sure Anna has thought of that and many other possibilities for that. So that's really a really neat idea, Anna. Thank you. Oh gosh, off to a lovely start, aren't we? Okay, next up we have envelope from Ben Fitz from the US. Now Ben actually emailed me recently, so be sure to go to seagreenzines.com because Ben has a call for rock and roll horror. Now I don't want to talk too much because I don't exactly have the call for submissions advertised, but yeah, you can go to seagreenzines.com and you can go to the sidebar and go to the calls for submissions category if you don't want to scroll through and look for it. But yeah, it's a rock and roll horror zine. I think that's really cool, but I was not expecting something from Ben unless Ben told me and I've forgotten, which is entirely possible because I'm a bit fuzzy like that. And we have a zine. Okay, let's see. Here's a note. Hi, Nyx. Hello, Ben. Now, this is a short note, so I think it should be okay to read it. There's nothing personal as such. Hi, Nyx. seagreenzines has helped me to find some great zines and collaborations. That's lovely, lovely news. I recently made a solo zine about the underground literary movement Bizarro Fiction. I would love it if you could please review my zine on seagreenzines. Well, it would be my pleasure. Wow. Goodness. A Beginner's Guide to Bizarro Fiction, a zine by Ben Fitz. Do you see the cover there? It reminds me of those, oh gosh. It's from my childhood, but this particular cover reminds me of, scary stories, because I read all the R.L. Stine, and I read which were not very scary. I mean, even as a kid I was kind of like but it was always like a black cover with only very minimum use of color and stuff like that, but it had these really creepy stories, and it had pictures, like I think there were sketches, but it was almost, yeah, anyway. I'll find it. I'll try to find it and I'll put it in the description, what I'm talking about. But yeah, they were scary stories, and that cover just reminds me of them as well. And that is the back cover. So I'm very curious, because if you didn't know, I like to think of myself as a bit of a writer, you know, that sort of thing. I've written a few books, all that sort of thing, and Bizarro Fiction isn't something I'm very familiar with. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out. So thank you, Ben, for sending that along, and I hope that your call for submissions gets a lot of submissions. Yeah, thank you for sending that along. I will look at it as soon as I can. Sorry, really like all over the place, distracted today. Like, I mean, whoops, and I keep bumping the mic. I really got the studio arm because I wanted a studio arm, but I keep bumping it since I moved to the smaller space, and pretty typical for me though, kind of all over the place and whatnot. So next up we have some mystery mail. Now it kind of looks like Kira's handwriting, but I'm not entirely sure, so let's see what's inside. The only clue I really have to go on is that it's local, because it has a local stamp. Ooh, okay. So, new zine friend. Let's see. Aaron Evan, I really need to read it and then read it out, that sort of thing. Aaron Ames? Could be Eames or Ames. It's very similar to, yes, anyway, so I will show you what I'm looking at and let you make the determination, but how cute is that business card? It's very simple. Name, occupation, Instagram. That's very cool. Very, very cool. I like it. And let's see. Midnight ice cream. I swear I've seen this zine around or heard of it. Is it a photography zine? Ooh, gosh, I don't want to open it because it's in cello. Oh, I should probably show you, shouldn't I? Yeah. How long have I been doing these mail videos? So it's all wrapped in cello very nicely, and it's called Midnight Ice Cream. And given the business card and the description, I think it's a photo zine. Gosh. Oh, that looks very cool. I just want to open, I like to, this is going to sound weird, but, I've started saying it. I like to sit down and, if I can, leave the cello on, because I make it a nice time just sit down and then I open the zine and I start reviewing it and things like that. So yes, I'm not going to open it just yet. I'm going to save it, like saving, which is kind of ironic because I was going to say like saving your dessert or something, but yeah, and it's called midnight ice cream. Probably not actually ironic in the true definition, but you know, I think it's funny. Thank you, Erin. And it's always lovely to meet a new zine friend, so thank you very much for sending something along. I'm looking forward to it. I have not yet been brave enough to make my own photography zines, so yes, I am enjoying looking at them and trying to bolster my confidence a bit. But yeah, thank you. And yes, totally love your business card. I'm kind of curious if you designed it or if you had an artist friend do it, but yeah. By the by, thank you so much. Wow. Oh, goodness. This is what happened. No, I want to look at the things. I want to look at the things. Next up, we have some official mail from the UK. And where am I getting that? There we go. Let's see. Is it going to focus? I can't tell because I'm holding it right from it. There we go. Official mail. From P. Draper, and P. Draper has made little waves of the ocean and very nice handwriting, if I do say so. And yeah, so I'm another new zine friend, unless there's always the possibility that I have forgotten something, in which case, I can only apologize. Oh, goodness. This might take me a minute. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Well, at least you know your zine's safe and sound going overseas. That is definitely the toughest envelope I have ever come across. Okay. Goodness, that is quite the envelope. Definitely know that your zine is protected in that. That is for sure. Oh, goodness. Okay. So these business cards and whatnot nearly fell out. So, hello, I'd be so chuffed if you gave my zine a shout out. Hope you like it. Thanks, Gina. Hello, Gina. Nice to video meet you. This is a very cool card that you have your note on. So I will start with that. Nice squiddy. I think my cat must know the fish theme going on, and he all right now because he started meowing at the door. Ooh, and a little oh gosh, this is a very cute pun collage. You're too coy. Oh, I think that's really cute. Oh goodness. So let's see. Just get the everything's. I should show you, like, everything came in this lovely envelope, so it makes it easier to keep everything together, which is lovely. I love all the bits and pieces, but I'm always a little bit, I don't want to lose all the bits and pieces. So here's another card. Let's see if we can get it to focus. There we go. Oh goodness, yes, close up. Oh, that's cool. So collage GU, Jen Paper Draper. Okay, cool. Definitely have to look you up on Instagram. Oh, come on, focus for me. There we go. Very cool. I like it. And then, oh, the fortune teller fish. Oh, goodness. Gosh, it was years ago when I had one of these. They're so fun. And just because, I will get out the fish and show you how it works if you're not familiar, because a couple years ago was the first time. So, you take your fish. This fish is in the bag. And you, I'm not going to be able to really do this. Okay, and then you put it in the palm of your hand. And then, ooh, curl right up. Let's see. Oh my. Yep, I can't really hold up. can't hold it up. Oh, good. Oh, goodness. He's still going. He's like crawled off my hand. Put him back in the palm of my hand. Let's see. Oh, the fish itself says, place the fish in your palm of the hand. The movements will indicate your fortune. Keep fish in envelope when not in use. See, I'm not doing a very good job of demonstrating, because I can't really show you. But it's not, of course, when I put him in the other hand and he's not really doing anything. Let's see. He was moving head and tail. So that means my fortune is I'm in love. Whether that's, in love with zines, I don't know. But yes, that is my fortune from the fortune teller fish. So thank you, Gina, for that. And now for the pièce de résistance. I probably didn't say that at all well. By Gina, we have fishy encounters. I'll wait and see if we can get that to focus. There we go. Yay, fishy encounters. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like some very fun collages. Oh, that's cool. That's very cute. Oh, thank you, Gina. So yeah, I will have Gina's links down in the description if you are interested in checking out this cool stuff. Thank you, Gina, for sending things along. The envelope you chose was very, very, very secure. And yeah, there was no way anything was going to happen to that. Goodness me. Thank you so much. Gave me a chuckle, and I always appreciate a laugh in my life. So thank you. I'm looking forward to taking a closer look at your zine. So next up, we have zines all the way from my friend in Japan, Craig Atkinson. Now, I think this is washi. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it might be. Oh, cool. Yay. I like it because just the way you address things in Japan, the envelope is this way. It's a little something different for the day, that sort of thing. So I will go ahead. Actually, I might make things a little bit easier on myself because I can, raise it to the light and see that it will be just fine if I go ahead and do it like that. That sort of thing. All right. Let this be what I hope it is. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I'm always grateful, of course, but yes, I was hoping that it would be. Okay, notes first. And this is a print from Craig's. Oh gosh, is it the second one? The third one? Maybe? I am terribly embarrassed now because, yeah, but it's a print off the cover of one of his zines. Let's see, from Craig. Hi, hello, Craig. Oh, okay, I see. It is from the fourth one. I was a little off. Oh, goodness. Craig recently started a big cartel shop. So if you're interested in any of the zines I'm about to show you, then check that out in the description. So first off, Craig has a Perzine-esque series. Is writing various stories and everything called Coffee and People. And yay for the cello. Like a present. So we have Coffee and People number 3. Dun, dun, dun. Very cool. Dun, 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 dun. Awesome. And yes, I was really hoping for this one. not to imply I'm not grateful for everything else, but I was hoping that I could get my hands on Coffee and People number 5. Oh, Adelaide. Oh gosh, let's see. Looking at that, I kind of live right around there. Very cool. Oh, this cover is so neat. I think Craig hired an artist to do that. Or worked with an artist, I'm not sure. And we also have... Oh, okay. It took me a minute to figure out what this title is. But that's because, you know, I'm not the most clever person. So, 5 o'clock press. There we go. Now, 5 o'clock reviews on Instagram is actually where Craig talks about a zine, almost a zine a day, I think, and does little reviews and introduces you to zines. So I highly recommend you check that out, because he definitely introduces you to a lot more zines than I do, and does so on a near daily basis. And now we have the Hungry Cat. Very cute. Pretty much, I'd say pretty much anything about cats you've got a reader in me. Meow. And oh, cool. Winner. How I Make Coffee, a fanzine about coffee. Come on, focus for me. There we go. Fanzine about coffee. How coffee is made. I will read this, of course, but maybe I'll give it to Wanderer for a read too, because he's really, really into coffee. Oh, cool. Thank you so much, Craig. Thank you for sending everything. I think I already have number 4 of Coffee and People, which is why I recognize that. I'll have to check to be sure. But yeah, Craig mentioned that issue 4 is sold out. But I reckon if enough people requested it, we could probably get him to reprint a few. So yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Craig. Yay. I was really, like, I never want to ask people for zines, but because I don't want to, it just doesn't feel right to ask people for zines. So basically I sit and I see zines and I go, I will just put that on my wish list for someday. And then I'm so over the moon surprised and happy when something like that lands in my post box. Surprise! Here's that thing you wanted to see. So yes, thank you very much. So last up, we have this. Now, I know what this is, but I thought, because it's zine related, bump the mic. Because it's zine related, I thought you wouldn't mind if I open it here on the mail opening video. Plus, this isn't actually something. It's something I ordered, but it's not. Let me just say. So, True Zine Marin, as you may recall from last week's video and quite a few videos in the past, has I don't even know where to start. Has stepped in and been an amazing person and has actually, oh gosh, how do I even start this? I'm so all over the place, but basically True Zine Marin stepped in and saw that I had not only a zine wish list, but a books about zine wish list too. And True Zine Marin, like I said, stepped in and basically made it possible for me to take a big chunk out of my books about zines wish list to start a library of sorts with the zines and books about zines. And I'm overwhelmed by her generosity. I can't thank her enough. These are books that have been on my wish list for so long, and I should be opening as I'm talking. And yeah, to have someone just step in and be like, okay, I will make it possible for you to order some of these books is just amazing. So true Zine Marin, like, I cannot thank you enough. Your generosity is truly amazing. And yeah, here's to building an amazing, big, wonderful zine library that has zines as well as books about zines. Now I will just put that aside. So yes, technically I did the ordering, but true Zine Marin is really the person to thank, and that's why I wanted to open it on the video. Really, like, it is zine related, but it's also so I can just say to the world that true Zine Marin is an amazing person, and I will never be able to thank her enough for what she's done. And I'm probably repeating myself over and over again. I guess I don't know what to say. I want to say that, someday I want to be the person that people have been to me. Since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be the person who stepped in and saved the day, or stepped in and made someone happy, or sent random sneaky gifts and just care packages, and I wanted to be that person and always be able to be like, oh, there's your wish list, here are all the things on your wish list, all done, boom, wish list cleared, that sort of thing. And people, like, I've always wanted to do that, but life is life, and I am where I am, and to be on the receiving end of that when I dreamed of being the giving side of that is overwhelming, as you may be able to tell from my rambling and repetition. So I will get on to showing you what I have in my hand. Yes, and thank true Zine Marin one more time for being an amazing person, because there are more books on the way that will, knock on wood, arrive next week. Crossing fingers. Anyway, so what am I holding? Intimate Ephemera, Reading Young Lives in Australian Zine Culture by Anna Poletti. This is actually I believe a thesis. I believe this is Anna's thesis. Now, don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it is. But either way, this is a thorough examination of zine culture in Australia. I'll just read the back. Intimate Ephemera is the first major study of autobiographical writing produced and consumed in a youth subculture. Anna Poletti examines a unique community life writing and reading where handmade texts circulate in an economy of gifting and exchange. So on and so forth. I won't read the whole thing because I don't want to bore you. But yes, this is a really intimate, technical but caring look into zines and zine culture, with a focus on zine culture and young people in Australia. And I saw this years ago, and I actually had to pay to get the library to get it in, because it was I think only in university libraries or something like that. It definitely wasn't in Bendigo. And yeah, I fell in love with it. But yeah, it's always just been out of my reach to grab a copy. And yeah, thanks to True Zine Marin, now I have my very own copy that I can stick post-it notes in and study. And oh gosh, so thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Ah, wow. True Zine Marin, Craig, new friends, Gina and Aaron and Ben, and slightly old friend at this point, Anna Gecko. Thank you all so much. I just by the time you're watching this, if you're watching it within a reasonable amount of time after I posted it, I will actually either be prepping for, be in, or be recovering from my little day surgery. And yes, having this to come home to afterwards is lovely to look forward to, be something to concentrate beyond after the event itself, which isn't a big deal, but you know, you get nervous about these things, at least I do. So yes, thank you all so much for your generosity. It's just, I feel like I'm repeating myself every week, but every week I'm so just over the moon with how amazing people are and how lovely they are, and how, like I said, I wanted to be the giver in life, and now people are sending things to me and I'm on the receiving, and I'm like, I just to do a reference that some people may not recognize, I'm not worthy. Virtual cookie to you if you know that reference. It's a bit of a poached that's not the right word. The actual quote is, we're not worthy, but there's only me. So yes, thank you all so much. I really need to think of something else to say in these videos, because that's what I always say, but I truly feel it, and wow. I am so lucky to be a part of this community, to know the people I know, and I really, maybe someday I'll be able to repay you for all of your generosity, for sending me these lovely zines and bits and bobs and zine books. So I will wish you a wonderful week ahead, and lots of sunshine, but not too hot if it's summer where you are, and lots of wonderful things, lots of wonderful mail. And yes, I think I've finished up, no, I haven't quite finished up my mail out yet, but yes, if there might be a chance of you receiving mail, it should be on its way. So until next time, make some zines, send some mail, spread some sunshine, and wishing you all the best from my little zine cave in Australia. Mwah. I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. I'm just, I'm so happy.